but we also get something to work forward to. And I think that this is a great way to, one, get yourself fast started, kind of like how Mike had said, as well as promote the business for somebody that wants to come on this trip. I've always wanted to, and I was so mad at myself when Amy and the girls got to go on the cruise because I didn't work hard enough for it. And here I got to sit home, and I was like, well, I should have worked my business the way I could have. And so I don't want to regret it this time. So I'm definitely pushing for it. But so we are going to get into it. And I was kind of talking to Amy the other day and just felt like, one, I hadn't been doing my homework when it came to the products. Can you guys hear the fan? Is it too noisy? Or you guys can hear me good? Okay. Out now. Sorry, hold on just one second. Excuse me. But I kind of felt like I wasn't doing my work as a professional and learning my products and what that they did for me and why they worked and how they worked. And so Amy kind of challenged me, and I needed help from friends. And so I've got a few people on here tonight, and we're just going to share about some of our new products, and hopefully within like the next weeks coming that we can just kind of pull in some products to learn about them. But what I want you guys to do before we jump into that is I want you guys to hop over to Facebook and make a post about the pumpkin spice so that we're being proactive while we are on our Zoom. So jump over to Facebook, Instagram, whatever, and ask a question. Like I just made one that just said, where are my pumpkin spice lovers at? So hurry and do that really quick. And then we'll get going. And there's a lot of really good like pumpkin spice pictures on not on Instagram, but on Pinterest or on Google, still one from there. And make it short and sweet and share it to your story. All right, so we are going to get started. So if you guys can just make sure that you're on mute. If you guys have questions, drop them in the comments, or if you have anything to add, please do so, because for me, I am like the world's best procrastinator, and I literally did my homework the last 2 hours, and I had all weekend to do it. But it was like back in high school when you didn't want to do your homework, but you had to do it anyways. That's me. I am like the least amount of green personality probably on the team. So, so we are going to be sharing a lot of information. So if you guys can get out your notebooks, your papers, and make sure that you guys are taking down notes just in case. I'm going to have Holly start. She's going to do the just celery. And so I'm going to give it to you, Holly.
Good evening, everybody. So how many of you guys are doing the celery challenge currently? Raise your hand. Amy, Leslie, you guys don't have your videos available, so I can't see your faces. Okay, so I started doing the celery challenge probably the beginning of last month, and I was on about day 13, and my daughter started doing the celery challenge. And for those of you guys that don't know, my daughter, she's 17. She's probably going to be mad that I'm talking about her, but she is the worst allergy patient they've ever seen. She has brain fog like you would not even believe. She's allergic to wheat, gluten, dairy, soy, you name it, she's allergic to it. Every fruit with a pit in it, it's just awful. And she started doing the celery juice, and I stopped taking it because I saw such a drastic difference with her brain clarity. She's the type that if you ask her what she had for breakfast that day, she doesn't remember. And she came to me day 2, and she was telling me about memories that she had from her childhood. So that was really awesome. So I didn't do the celery juice anymore because I didn't want to take away from her. But I just started up again with Damon. I ordered a bunch this time. And the benefits, so for those of you guys that don't know how to mix it and how it looks and everything, it's in a tub, it has a scooper, and you want to put 1 scoop in 8 ounces of water. Sometimes people do 16 ounces of water first thing in the morning, and then you don't want to eat for at least 20 minutes after you take it. And that's just so all the nutrients can be absorbed into your body. It's clean organic celery in the easy to mix powder. And the nice thing is we don't need a juicer, right, for this. And the other benefit of it is what's left behind in the juicer is all the fiber. So you're getting additional fiber that you wouldn't get if you were using an actual juicer. It's cold pressed, so that's a benefit as well. It helps hydrate with electrolytes. It helps with digestion. I like to chug it. I know Amy likes to chug it through a straw. I don't know how you guys like to drink it, but I don't like it cold for some reason. I just room temperature. Amy, you're looking at me all weird. Room temperature, and I just chug it, and it goes down pretty easy. So there's lutein. I was doing some research too, but there's luteolin in it, in celery, and it actually helps protect your skin from the inside and helps prevent UV damage, which is pretty awesome. It's an awesome source of vitamins. It has vitamin C, vitamin K, vitamin A. It's also considered to be a negative calorie food because it contains less calories to digest it than it is to consume it. So it's great for weight loss. It's great for digestion and can help you burn fat. Okay. Next, it's an aphrodisiac. Amy? Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Okay, so yes, I've noticed that I'm a much nicer mom and a much nicer wife.
Unfortunately, I don't know how to spell aphrodisiac. I have to like sound it out, but
do you want me to spell it for you? Okay. Let's see. So it contains natural chemicals that help dilate your blood vessels, which has also been a benefit for Damon when he's exercising outside of the home. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you guys know where I'm going with this. When he goes on runs, he has brain clarity. When he wants to stop. Yesterday, Damon, how many miles did you run yesterday? 9? I think 9. Yeah, how many miles did you run yesterday?
Like 11.
Oh, 11. 11 miles yesterday. And he said it helps with brain clarity and what? The celery juice. Come tell everybody.
Oh,
I'm putting him up now.
hi. Yeah, so brain clarity, mental clarity. I noticed I always like to watch my energy and see how it's affected by supplements. And this one was a clean one. I mean, it just, when I was on my run yesterday, I felt just more stamina, and I actually wanted to run. So I usually hit a wall, at a certain point. So I thought it was really good. I noticed a definite change with it.
Awesome.
So yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
pretty much it.
Okay, thanks. That's my awesome husband. Okay, let's see. It's an anti-inflammatory, so it helps with bloating. It is also full of cancer-fighting compounds. It alleviates irritability, depression, anxiety. It reduces high blood pressure and cholesterol. It helps with digestion, weight loss, and it soothes menopausal symptoms and prevents gallstones and kidney stones. So there's tons of benefits to it. I have noticed just mostly that I'm a better mom, a nicer wife, and the brain clarity is amazing. Is that good, right?
I love it. I still am a wuss, and I have not been taking it. I will not lie, because I can't even hardly take a pill without gagging, and Amy makes fun of me because most of the time I have to like use yogurt to take pills. So the drinking part of it like is definitely a mind thing for me, and I struggle big time. So I have not taken that challenge, but it is on my auto ship. So we'll see if I actually follow through with it or not. So okay, cool. Well, I'm going to share a little bit about, well, I have a lot of information on the super reds because that was something that I have been so excited about. And I told Amy, I'm so excited, but I don't even know why I'm excited. Like, I don't even know what they do for me, but I was still excited. And I went to a sip and sample for a sideline sister the other day, and I was actually able to try it. So for those of you that have got yours and tried it, drop a comment below and let me know if you liked it, how you felt like it tastes. If you weren't a fan of it, I want to know, because I really thought it was refreshing. Like, it wasn't super strong and potent, but I liked it, and I think that my kids would really like it. And so bear with me because half of these words I don't even know how to like pronounce, and I'm not good at this. So the super reds have vitamin A, C, B6, and B12 in it. And I kind of went through and I wanted to know like what each vitamin did for me. And so vitamin C helps reduce the risk of chronic disease, high blood pressure, gout, heart disease, iron deficiencies, immune system, and memory. And I didn't know that. So I felt like that was really good. Vitamin A helps with your vision, immune system, reproduction. It also helps your heart, lungs, and kidney and other organs work better. I know I'm kind of going through this fast, so hopefully it's not too fast. I just have a lot of information. So B6 is actually the vitamin that helps your metabolism. So it helps your body with your protein, your fats, and your carbs. It helps the creation of red blood cells. And your body actually can't produce a B6, so it has to be obtained by food or supplements. I thought that was pretty interesting. And then your B12 is your nerves and your blood cells. It helps with healthy blood cells, anemia, yeah, something like that, fatigue, memory, and muscle weakness. And so I thought that was really interesting. And then the other source that's in super reds is the antioxidants, which helps defend your cells from damaging causing by like free radicals. And hold on, I had more information about that. I'm like a school kid here. I have so many freaking notes. I'm not very good at doing this. Okay, and then the polyphenols, that's the word I could not do, but they are micronutrients that we get through certain plant-based foods, and they help with digestion, weight management, diabetes, and so on. And so that's like the main things to it. So what super reds does is it helps support our skin, our brain, and our body, and it helps maintain a healthy balance and defends against those free radicals. I thought it was really interesting. So the berries, they come from China, Brazil, and Patagonia, Chile. And so they're coming from all over the globe. And there's more than 30 different blends of fruits, berries, and superfoods. And
Rye,
yo,
where did you find the information of where they come from? That's really cool.
they're actually on like the information sheet that It Works puts out. Yeah, so like the goji berry comes from China, and then I can't remember the other two, but they come from Patagonia, Chile, Brazil, and China. So it's like, that's pretty cool. So it helps with like anti-aging, it helps fight stress, and it also helps against like sickness. So it's really good to put in with the greens, and you can actually blend them both together if you want, but you don't have to. And you can just pour it over ice. But this is also keto friendly, non-GMO, vegan. I mean, just like all of our other products. And so I think that's all I had that I wanted to. That was a lot of like information all like jumbled up in a bunch of stuff. But I'm super excited to take this. I think that I think it'll definitely be really good. And I think that as we talk about like the Just Celery super reds, we're going to go over the cleanse and the super greens tonight. I want you guys to keep in mind, like, I know we've gotten rid of some products, but what are these products taking place of? So kind of keep that in mind too. So Leslie has the super greens, and so I'm going to give it over to her.
Okay, so I looked up the information on it, and kind of, I guess they took all the fruits out of the old greens. So that's where the reds, where they went. There are some new things though that are in the super greens. The celery stalk is in there, which is good, because if you don't, you know, at least you're getting a little bit of the celery benefits with that. The quinoa seed sprout, garbanzo bean sprout, lentil seed sprout, the reishi, which is, there's a lot of mushrooms in there that when I was looking up the information, which is really good. And I know that you guys, I don't know if any of you know this, but when you see in the ingredients and it says like alfalfa sprout aerial, I'm like, what the heck? So I looked it up, aerial, air, and actually what it is, it's the parts of the plants that are completely exposed to the air. So when they say that, that's what it means. That's what they're taking and putting in the product. So, so these are the mushrooms are the reishi, the shiitake, lion's mane, and cordyceps. And it was really interesting looking up some of these things, like your alfalfa sprouts. Well, okay, so your celery, we know what the celery does. Alfalfa has the vitamin K, C, copper. The quinoa seed has all 9 essential amino acids. So, and it has fiber, iron, and antioxidants. The garbanzo bean sprout has folate, manganese, and calcium. The lentil has vitamin B vitamins and carotene. The sprouting helps break down the sugars that create intestinal gases. So that's why they do the sprouting, which I thought that was pretty cool. So, and let's see. The reishi mushroom, it boosts your immune system. The shiitake, again, is immune system, and it also can help with eczema, which is awesome because, well, my sister has eczema, and I think that that would probably be really beneficial to her. And it also has anti-aging agents. And then there's one, it's called lion's mane, and the fruit bodies, and that helps with mild symptoms of depression and anxiety. So we also have that in the super greens. The cordyceps is anti-inflammatory. And then we have like the alfalfa grass, the aerial, apple fruit, tapioca, Jerusalem artichokes. There's so many things in here. And also there's the coral calcium, which has 74 trace minerals. So there's just so much information, and there's so much stuff in there that's so good. A lot of these things, and sorry, I wrote down kind of like Riley, you know, when you write down stuff, it's kind of like, oh crap, where did that one go? So with all these products, let's just wrap this part and say that, yeah. So I believe that this is with the mushroom is memory. I guess I need to take more. Okay, so, and then menopausal, it helps with menopausal things in women. It helps with feelings of irritation and anxiety, reduces heart disease, manages diabetes symptoms, and reduces inflammation and oxidative stress. So that is what I found out. And yeah.
I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love that our products, I mean, it's so much information, but they help with so many different things. So it's not like you have to take 100 different pills per se for all your different issues. Like, it's all compacted into one little jar of magic in a sense. And I absolutely love that. So that's so cool, because it's interesting to hear like some things have or help with similar things. And so it's like when you combine them all, it's a really good outcome. So Erin, yeah, go ahead, Leslie. You're on mute.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted you to know also, I was thinking about that as well, how everything combines. And so if you look at the amount that each one has, it's not a lot. So you can add them all together, and then it gives you that full benefit. So you don't get too much.
Right. I love that. Thank you for sharing that. Erin, are you on here? Yes, you are. Okay. Sorry, I'm on my phone, not my computer, so I can't see everybody all at once. But she's going to share about our new cleanse, which her and I got to try it at, I don't know if she had tried it before, but I hadn't got mine yet. And we tried it at this sip and sample, and I was super surprised because I was so nervous that it was going to taste like vinegar, which makes me want to hurl. But it was actually really good. So I was excited about that because I love our old cleanse. And so I'm super excited to learn about this one.
So with this new cleanse, I don't really like it as much because of the apple cider vinegar. It has like a little like kick to it, like sour or something. But I kind of like the old one, but yeah. So what I have is, how it works is you have, instead of getting 2 bottles with the regular, you get 4 bottles of 4 ounces, and you take 1 in the morning with breakfast and then 1 at night with dinner, which I didn't know. And I had gotten some and I've only taken like 1 in the morning, and then the next day 1 in the morning. And then I waited a couple days and then did the same thing. So I wasn't doing it right. And then it cleanses your body and reboots it, cleanses your liver and detoxifies your colon. And you also need to take at least 8 ounces of water with it daily. And it helps reset and rebalance your body. Some of the ingredients in here are blue agave fiber, which gently slows prebiotics fibers that helps get things moving while eliminating many of the harsh side effects associated with types of cleanse. And it also has aloe vera leaves, helps nourish microflora and promotes cellular health in your colon. It has lemon, rich in nutrients that support clean digestion. Ginger root helps stimulate your digestive system. And green tea, the acid in the cleansing process is a beneficial resource of, oh gosh, I don't know how to say that word. But and it's keto friendly. Don't give it to your kids. Keep out of reach of kids. And helps with bloating as well. So if you're like bloated or anything, you take that. It's also like a deep and powerful cleanse, but it's also gentle on your system. So like you're not running to the bathroom a lot. I think that's all I got.
That's perfect. Thank you for sharing. So for me, I hope you guys, I mean, this isn't a long Zoom and I didn't want to take a ton of time, and that's why I didn't put in a ton of other products, because over the next couple months or whatever, hopefully we'll be able to like pull in all of it. But I think it's really beneficial for us to learn more about our products so that we actually know who we can help when it comes to it, because there's so many benefits in every single product. And just being able to learn about the 4 products that we did tonight, I have so many people in mind that I'm like, oh, this can help her, or this can help so and so, and it pulls a new market and a new network that you're going to be able to share this information with. And so I just think that it's super beneficial for us to learn more about our products deeper. And I know it's like homework. I am like like I said, like I have the least amount of green in my system. Amy can vouch for that, because I'm like, oh, I'm excited, but I don't know what I'm excited for because I haven't done my homework. But we need to take that initiative and learn more about our products so we actually know how we're helping people and who we can help more with maybe a different product that's not working with them. And so I want to challenge you guys to take this information that you've learned about these products tonight and make some of your own marketing. With like the pictures that you see, a lot of the ambassadors, they're creating those on like the app called Over, and Mojo is a new one that I really like. Mojo's free, and I believe Over is free unless you update to like the pro version. But you can take these pictures that corporate is giving us and create your own marketing, because I think a lot of times when we screenshot or we save from other people, the algorithms are shutting them down so they're not seen as much. Where if you're creating your own marketing, then it's specific to you and more people are going to see it. And so use those apps. I know there's a ton of different ones. If there's others that you guys like to use more than those, then by all means go for it. But these ones are really pretty, and they have templates that are already made for you that you just put your pictures together. You have the information now of what these do or how they help people, and you can create your own stuff. So I hope that you guys feel like this is beneficial, because I definitely needed to learn more about these products that I had no idea about. So thank you for helping me, you girls. I really do appreciate it. That way you didn't just have to listen to me the whole time. And thanks, Aim, for making me do this, even though I procrastinated till the last 2 hours. It's fine.
I stinking loved this. I loved it because for me personally, because I thrive doing Facebook Lives, like that is my jam. I really, really love doing Facebook Lives. As I was listening to this, I was thinking, oh my gosh, like these are things that I feel like my audience, my Facebook audience would love to know. And because of my personality, I mean, people understand that I'm going to say something inappropriate. That's just a given. So like where Holly was talking about the celery being an aphrodisiac, I can run with that. Like that's something that people, you know, like I can be a smart aleck about that. But, you know, like as we're talking about what these different products do, and I love that you went into the fact that like the vitamin A, this is what vitamin A does, and vitamin C, you know, as you're going through that, because for me personally, as I would be doing a live talking about a product, I can see how I'm going to fit this into my marketing system of I want to go live at least twice a week about product knowledge and say, okay, let's have a chit chat. Let's have a product talk, you know, of like a Tuesday night product talk or a Wednesday night product talk or whatever. And like for my marketing personally, that's how I'm going to do things, is Facebook Lives and talking to my, you know, people want to order what we have. They just don't know what it does, you know? And so when you tell them, hey, this is going to help, you know, one of them, I don't like your guys' note taking. I do the same thing. One of them helping with like diabetes and the polyethanols, digestion, diabetes, all of the things like that. Obviously, we're going to state in there that, hey, this is not going to solve all of your problems, but the ingredients that corporate has put together, you know, that the scientists have put together in these products, this is what it helps with. So yeah, figure out your jam of how it's going to, how you know, each one of you is going to market this. I love this. Like this gets me so much more excited about the products. And I feel I'm grateful for you guys that you guys went through and did this, because I feel a lot more knowledgeable about the product instead of just being like, yeah, because you need to drink just reds. I don't know why, but you need to drink them. You know?
Well, and I agree with that, because I was getting so frustrated with them like taking out the vitamins, because a lot of us took them and loved them, and I've lost, not anymore, but I had lost 3 loyal customers that had been with me for a really long time. One being 4.5 years of never turning off an auto ship and taking the minerals and the core nutrition. And I'm like, well, what am I going to give her now? Well, hey, you're knock it off. Now it's the super reds, because of all the vitamins that are in it, plus the super greens is taking over the whole core nutrition pack in a sense, because of everything that it has in both of them. And so there's going to be things that, you know, they take out and we get frustrated and we don't like that change. But then in the same sense, they're always going to give us something that is, knock it off.
We love her. It's okay.
I love her too, but some days I'm like, child mine, I'm going to backhand you. Get out of here. But they're always going to give us something better to replace that, and knock it off and get the hell out of here. God.
We love her.
my really good parenting skills.
You're fine.
But you get frustrated with the company because we don't like change, but we just have to remember they're going to always give us something better, that's better, healthier, and is going to work better for everyone. And I had a conversation with Ambassador Diamond Amber Parker, and I'm like, why are they going towards like drinks? Like, I hate taking pills, but I'd rather just take a pill and get it over with. I'm not one to really like, I mean, if it has to do with coffee, I'm all over it. But when it comes to being like healthy, no thanks. But your body actually absorbs better with the liquids than it does from a pill form. It's absorbing all of it versus half of it being in your digestive system and you pooping it out. So I was like, fine, like, I guess I will just have to like do it. And I am like Holly and Amy, and I'd rather just shoot it and get it over with. I'm like, 2 ounces of water. Can I do just celery in 2 ounces and then drink like 16 ounces after the fact? Like, I just don't. But so it's just really important to learn about these products, because we are the professional when it comes to It Works. And if we're not doing our job to learn about the products, why is anybody else going to buy from us? So I feel like the more that we know about our products that we're selling to people, the more that we're going to be able to benefit and help other people. So I'll leave you guys with that and challenge you guys to create some of your own marketing and start sharing it throughout the week. And then also, I want to challenge you guys. This was challenged by me by a sideline sister, of 30 days, the next 30 days of getting up 6 days a week, getting dressed, doing your hair, putting on a little makeup. I mean, you don't have to go all glam. And sharing your story in one way or another of it just being a lifestyle. Whether you're like sharing your whole thing of like where you've been, where you're going. But then Amy and I had that conversation of like, don't talk about the past, like just show people where you're going, but kind of mix it a little bit. But for the next month, like September's our month, and we're going to kill it on these points. We want to be at that resort together as a team. And now's our time to get up, get ready, face the day, and show people our lives, because that is going to, that's going to do a lot for our business. I know I'm a stay-at-home mom, and half the time I'm in like my yoga pants and no bra, and that's just fine. But I mean, if you're up and you're ready every day, you're going to feel better, you're going to perform better, and we're going to conquer it. So I hope you guys all have a good night. I love you all. And Holly, Leslie, Aaron, thank you guys so much for helping me share. I really appreciate it.